Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Thea 2, The Shattering. So, we have now seen the scale of our sort of medium-term goal. We know what the numbers involved in a difficulty 7 physical challenge are. So, we have to figure out how we're going to become equal to that challenge. The first thing I'm thinking is that obviously we can make better weapons and armor by researching some of this stuff, allowing us to put more materials into each piece of equipment. But we also can get more essence for our equipment by just finding better materials to work with in the first place. So, we have to take continuing to get advancement points pretty seriously. Is this just basically the same thing but more so? Yeah, so it's just, it's this thing but again. So we need better weapons, better armor. We have to take very seriously continuing to get advancement points. And we have to look around for better materials, which I think may mean leaving this island, right? Let's have a quick look. Are there any terrain artifacts? So actually, we haven't even fully explored the side over here. I suppose that ought to be our next thing. But we should be looking for terrain artifacts and removing them because, first of all, there's resources underneath them, and secondly, they give us a bunch of research points. So, actually, what we need to do is take a good gathering team over here. Oh, there's a source of ruby in that mountain. And there's darkwood over there. Okay, we have better resources available to us here. All we have to do is actually go get them. And we already have some ruby to work with, too. Okay, maybe our next advancement point goes into ruby. So, this will give us the ability to come over and chat with the scavengers as well, which is nice. Yeah, let's put together a gathering expedition and go get some rubies. So what does that expedition look like? Well, first of all... Okay, everybody is not gathered. We're doing a thing here. Okay. Let's leave the city the way it is for now. Hold on. We'll do a turn of gathering here in town. So we have tons and tons of grain. We have way too much grain. We have lots of wood. Let's have somebody gather vegetables. I guess, actually, let's gather malachite with as many people as we can, because we're short on malachite. We can... I guess we're only going to stick around with everybody in gather mode for one turn here, so really we just need somebody who's just barely capable of doing this. Like, 82 will do the job. You will get us a load of malachite. Then, because we're going to have to reconfigure everybody again next turn when we actually put together the expedition to leave, right? We could get close to bringing in another load of quartz on top of the one we're going to finish this turn. And then, vegetables? Oh, cooking. We can have somebody cook. Yeah. We are a little bit short on all of these things, in fact. Here, you make a whole lot of relata. I'm actually going to pull some people back here. You two. You two are going to help cook. You're making sandwiches and you're making pickles. Okay. One turn passage. Let's finish that research. Looks like that did not quite... Oh no, it did get us there. It just doesn't show the overflow immediately. Alright, Moimira could pick up another level of Protective Word, or could pick up another level of Brute Force, or another level of Trash Attack, which improves her Brute Force and also her Gathering. That seems like a no-brainer. Okay, now, let's get in here and figure this out. So we're going to pull everybody back to the side menu here, just to make it really easy for me to compare their relevant stats. Obviously, we want to bring our Gatherer with us. Moimira probably comes as well. And remember, these numbers are inflated by them being in the town. They won't be quite this effective outside. We have to make sure that we leave enough of a force in town that it's not going to get, like, knocked over by enemies, should enemies show up out of the dark. But that shouldn't be too much of a problem. I mean, like, Bozadar's a pretty good fighter. So let's bring these two and the warriors. We'll leave Dobromilla behind to defend the town, maybe? So Zuzka and Moimira and the crafter and the warriors. Yeah, and Mojlav and Dobromila and Bozidar can probably, between the four of them, keep the town safe from, like, bees and stuff. I don't think that should be a problem. We'll take 60% of all available food. Take that, people who want to live in the town. And also, I'm going to need quite a lot of wood. Well, we don't need a lot of wood, but I actually am intending to sit out there for a while. So let's be careful here. And then, what did we want to do with this weapon? We also have some gathering tools. Do people actually... I don't remember if people actually have gathering tools here. We'll just bring these with us. Whatever. We're not going to have any trouble carrying this stuff. Yeah, we'll take all this stuff. Because, you know, we can trade as well with the scavengers. So maybe we ought to bring some other valuable things. We don't really have that much. A horse would be welcome. I don't know, Wolf, you come with us too. Okay, this'll do. There we go, okay. Just hung for a moment is all. Okay, everybody currently has a pet, but I think we might want to throw the horse on someone. The spitting spider doesn't provide any benefit except for the summon. The wolf at least gives a point of perception. And perception does help with gathering. I think I'm gonna actually pull you in favor of the wolf for our scavenger. And then, like, we're extremely unlikely to use anything that's not actually one of his attacks, so let's do this. Who wants the hurry up skill? I guess you probably don't have a lot of play in combat right now. And then we have this very fine quartz greatsword for our man here. Okay. These armors are not very different. I guess we could swap them. Dierad's ahead on shielding by a significant amount because of his shield more than the armor. Oh, that's weird. Okay, we can't do a direct swap like that. It just bumps one of them back to the inventory. Okay, adventuring party is ready to adventure. Right now, we actually have lots of good gathering tools, so yeah, we could just sell these ones. These are pretty bad. Alright, let's go. Oh, we have a roll here. What is our reputation with this village? I guess we can't interact with them right now. Hey, everybody. Greet your allies. You guys want to trade? Do you have anything cool? Anything that I particularly want? You have some kind of, like, mediocre weapons? Some craftsman's aids that are no good? No. Okay. Alright. Next turn we'll have a chat with this village before we leave. Okay, nice easy battles. That we are not incentivized to fight manually, which I don't know if I've been clear about this. I just love that system. Alright, you, the crafter. Toughness or gathering skill? Definitely gathering skill. And you are just going to take the maximum number of stat points offered to you. I spent so much effort thinking about getting the expedition ready that I forgot to give these people jobs again after we left. Well, we still need more malachite. If we ever want to build things with it, we're going to need more. We're not desperate for anything else. Let's have, like, wood and vegetable gathering going on. Okay, is there anything I can help you with? I have a lot of wood on me. Do you need wood? They would love wood. Sure, you know what? I'm cool giving them 50 normal wood. This shouldn't be a problem. Okay, so this is another village that another faction that we could get to 50 with, right? But I'm sort of in a hurry on this. You know, we'll come back and do quests for you. We will. I want to get this stuff done first, though. And we got ourselves our advancement point. I think we know we're going to take it as Ruby. You come across an unusual group of travelers. A huge spider queen who is sitting atop a wagon. Several smaller spiders rushing around her, a few bees flying, a Zerka, and a human warrior. Their heated discussion halts when they see you. They draw weapons and stand ready. Yo, okay, hey, calm down. I'm cool with the stingers. They cover the wagon, but you spot a lot of blood bones stashed away. They look at each other. The Zerka speaks. You are not one of us, so we do not wish for your help. Please leave us be. I will attempt to convince them to tell us more. We're kinda okay at yellow challenges anyway. Ooh, victory with serious injuries. Hold on, we might be able to do better than that. I know it's a yellow challenge. This is not like the thing we're best at, but we have Zuska here. So he's going to hit for 14. Criminy. And it's actually pretty fast. Yeah, that's scary. Okay, let's throw out the headbutts, right? Or sorry, the ice spikes. Let's put you way back in the corner. The hammer splash is less likely to affect him in the corner, and even if it did hit him, it would be less of a problem. Oh, I've been trapped. Deals 8 damage to enemies played onto the battlefield. Huh. That's annoying. There's nothing we can really do about that. Is this is the single target? Yeah. Yeah, protect others does work the way we want it to here. She has her own hammer splash weapon attack. I'm gonna play her like all the way over on this side. That bear trap skill is useful. Okay, so we probably want to save a second play of him for protect others, right? We don't really have great options with these two. Showing off and headbutt are just like extremely similar skills. We can have them tank a little bit, right? Unfortunately, a 12 delay headbutt, or a 12 delay slowdown attack is pretty bad. But yeah, I'm starting to see how serious damage might be taken here. Try to spread out to limit the effectiveness of the hammer splash. So they're going to play that guy again and somebody else once, right? I wanted to save a second play for... Yeah, we probably should. Okay, so we'll do a second play of her... right here, maybe? This means I don't get to do his protect others, but I can still use her single target protect ability. So let's throw 5 points of protection on here. She's gonna get walloped pretty good. They did the same thing we did, with the carefully spreading out. This spider is like incredibly annoying. Because it's preventing us from stacking up all of our attacks onto one person. Yep, and that's going to leave him just barely alive, so he has to... Another entire attack from her has to get spent on him. Well, the good news is the spider is down, and this guy only has 13 health left. Obviously, we can't use either of the warriors again in combat. And let's start with another fast headbutt maneuver here. Okay, so I did get down before him. Zuska is going to be able to hit him pretty hard. And I'm going to put her right in front of him because I want to be sure that we don't get stopped by anybody else. We absolutely must save 2 action points for this. We can throw my Mira out here. She can help with a little bit of old school brute force. Okay, the other member of their party is completely irrelevant to this challenge. That's great. I think what I want to do is play Zuska again. me think. I'm not... this is 12.0, so currently we're only in position to take... it's so hard to know, right? Because we don't know if they're going to play a card over here. So what I'm thinking is, we can play Zuzka here, but unfortunately that means she might hit either target. Or we could play her over here, which tempts them into playing another one of these guys over here. But if they play their Falconer in like this spot instead, then all of a sudden we're not killing these guys. But I need to get a second Zuzka down, both because we need the damage and because I need to be able to target her twice with Protect Others. I think I'm going to do it here. I think I'm going to do it here to limit the amount of splash damage we're taking. The speed of this would be 12.0, so it's still faster than that guy. This guy's the only person who will have acted by then. If I put it right here, then we're guaranteed to get the double splash. I'm actually going to do this. I know that's dangerous, but we have the Protect Others. Okay, they also had to Protect Others. They had the same nefarious plan that I did. So we're going to have to endure one Hammer Splash. But then we got him, and then it's trivial from here. Yeah, I did not perform better than the auto-resolve. That was tough. Zuzka's really wounded. Well, really mentally wounded. Well, I suppose we can share. We were forced out of our nest by humans who took offense at our beliefs. We worship the Lady Diavana, but we see her best reflected as the Spider Queen. The Slavians felt we were disrespectful. They took our home and burned the young as if they were mere beasts. Wow! If you truly want to aid us, reclaim our nest. It is rich in blood bones, collected over many years. You can harvest them if you like. I would like to do that. I agree to help. I don't think it matters if they're part of the Stingers faction. I think we just agree to help. Well, you surprise me. Thank you. I will mark the spot where our nest lies. Please hurry before they destroy all we have worked so hard for. I am not, in fact, going to hurry. I apologize for that. Oh, maybe I am going to hurry. It looks like their nest might be on the space I was headed to. Okay, we're going to go to right here. One or more characters has below 30% sanity and their morale is decreased. We'll fix it. If damage is lower, there's a chance they will leave your group. Okay. Well, let's camp. Yeah, we desperately need to get our sanity back up. So we can grab a little bit of iron this turn. I want to move into the next, into the space the next over, so I'm not going to worry about grabbing this terrain artifact right now. And then, like, is there anything of value that we can do in the interim while we're waiting here? I guess we can make some food. We have some fish. We don't have enough fish. Huh. Beetle jelly counts as meat. That's weird. Pudding. Pudding is yummy. Sure. Make me a pudding. I think these two just don't have anything. They're not going to be able to do enough of anything for it to matter in a single turn. Okay. Pack of beasts approaches the town. We have left them strong enough. Strong enough to get through that, at least. Alright, so let's... We break camp, and then I guess we interact with this thing. Are we... Hold on. Maybe I'm changing my mind here. Maybe I want to chill out for a couple of turns. I should probably unequip my crafting tool and equip... Even though this is a bad gathering tool, I think we're going to end up sitting here and gathering. Because I don't know exactly what that challenge is going to be. But I think I probably want us to approach it with all of our stats all the way up. Because stuff is starting to get actually difficult. So maybe we just chill here for 3 turns. We gather like this. Yeah, gather another load of everything. You won't be able to make any more pudding anyway. Let's kill this task. Need to ever make some pickles while we wait. Yeah, let's just chill. We'll grab this terrain thing. I'm assuming I'm not allowed to grab... Oh, I'm not allowed to grab the rubies because they're up there, not here. I'm not actually adjacent to it. I should have camped on this tile. Oh, whatever. We would have been removing the terrain artifact anyway. So we're just going to chill for 3 turns until the terrain artifact is gotten. Uh-oh. One of your people has been acting oddly over the last few days. They seem weak, they sweat more, and sometimes you catch them speaking to themselves. Difficulty 3, huh? They seem suspicious. Give them a good beating, just in case it's a demon hiding in plain sight. That seems like a terrible way to solve this problem. They must be ill? Try to cure them? Okay, it's back at home. It's just a concept challenge. We don't have to worry about it too much. You try your best to cure your friend and think you did it. They start acting normal again and even feel stronger for it. Okay, permanent stat increases. That's pretty cool. Dobromilla actually goes out and fights too, so that extra bit of health on her will be nice. Hard to imagine another level of soul tear over... Well, she doesn't spend... I know she's gathering right now, but she doesn't spend a lot of time gathering. And this soul tear upgrade is huge. 20.7 damage. That's a lot, man. Yeah, but she's gathering. She should have improved gathering. Improved gathering is awfully nice. Traumatic events of the last few days have made it clear that Mania, perhaps, is a child no more. So, your child is strong. They could follow the path of the warrior. She has a lot of purple stats. Your child is learned. Perhaps they can become a healer. Or this child is wise beyond its years. They could train to become the spiritual leader of your flock, a Zerka. Okay, that's what a Zerka is. Well, a healer would be nice. A healer would be a nice thing to have. I'm kind of curious about exactly what a Zerka does. Let's try it. Begin the trials. The path of the Zerka is a spiritual one. There are few physical dangers, yet the chance of success is slim without proper training. Well, she's actually got really good yellow and purple stats. The child is youth no more. Today they join the proud calling of the Zerka. Whoa, her yellow and purple stats are extremely good now. Oh, look at how good her crafting got. Yeah, I guess crafting and gathering are based on those yellow and purple stats. Oh yeah, Rejoice, that's awesome. Okay, we revealed Dryad Wood. And how are we feeling today? Okay, almost everybody's healed, almost all the way back up. Let's break camp. Let's also re-equip my gathering tool, because I will forget to do it if I don't do it right now. Aha! Yellow challenges. You find the cave of the spider cult's nest. There are indeed Slavian guards posted. Ask them if they would consider leaving this place. Just like, calmly and kindly. Ooh, wow, there's a lot of them. Total defeat does seem likely. Obviously that's not acceptable. So they have a Zerka, and a healer, and some warriors and a crafter. Alright, let's begin. Yellow challenges, not so good for us. It's a shame we don't have our Zerka here to help. Alright, let's start with standard slow down corner play. Wow, she hits for 23 and she has 61 health. Holy crap. And she has that bear trap thing and it does 2 damage. That's pretty bad. We might have to bail on this. We should try to bait out their other plays. Let's go ahead and put down Zerka. Or, not Zerka, Zuzka. And then also... I'm trying to think here. Do we want to commit another body to the board? We can put on... Dierad has pretty good yellow armor. 23. If she hit anybody in our party twice, they would just be completely out. I'm gonna go ahead and put him down right in front of her, I guess. Let's get them to play another card. They're just gonna play her again. Oh, that guy has 14 damage. Yeah, we can't do this. We're not good enough at yellow challenges. No, beat it. Thea gets shouted at pretty badly. So we'd have to just kill him. I was hoping we could resolve this in a way that was going to end with our reputation with both factions going up. But I gotta be honest with you, I kind of want to be friends with the Stingers more because it seems like really cool to have a bunch of talking bees and spiders as friends. So we'll just attack. We should be able to handle a difficulty 3 combat. I'm good at combat. Yeah, perfect victory. You killed the humans, and the spider cult approaches. Thank you. This is truly unexpected. Please harvest as much of the blood bones in these caves as you wish, and visit us again if you can. So we got a kind of not great wooden bow, an iron shield. This is all just sort of whatever. Okay, we only lost 1 faction with the Slavian, and we got 10 with the Stingers. That was an okay trade. Recruit spiders for a price. Let's try trading with them. I'm a little annoyed that they're in that space that I wanted to stand in. Okay, so they have a bunch of advanced bone resources. Nothing really great. Okay. 10 turn cooldown on trading with them. So am I allowed to stand in this space? Is that a thing that we can do? Yes, it's not actually impassable. It's just a bunch of movement. Okay, well I'm going to have us camp for 1 more turn. And we're going to harvest some bloodbone during this turn. And we can't actually get any iron. We could cook a little bit. May as well. Make ye pickles while ye may. Make 5 big loads of pickles. Recover a little bit of that yellow damage we took. Okay, break camp. Climb a mountain. Very inconvenient. And recamp. Alright, so 3 turns on that. 4 turns on a load of ruby. But that'll get us up to a number of rubies we could use to actually craft something. And then he could just cook some more, I guess? Honestly, I don't know how much more we need to cook. We made a lot of pickles there. What is this? Oh. You can make materials that you've researched. They're all made out of a lower quality thing, and is that... I think that might be coal. Okay, that's interesting. It's a very inefficient way to get stuff. Like you're looking at like a full gathering bar worth of material almost to make 2 of a higher level thing, but I guess when you're talking about those really high level materials, this might even be the only way to do it. Okay, that's interesting. I'm glad I'm paying attention to this menu. Can you do a meaningful amount of research in 4 turns? Not really. Boy, it feels bad to have him just sit idle, but I don't think he has anything valuable to do. He can make a weapon. And we don't have any good materials with us though. Make some crummy armor that we could then sell, perhaps? This would still leave us with like 23 turns worth of burnables. Yeah, he can make some crummy armor that we could try to sell to the Slavians. It has 405 value. Sure. Or not to the Slavians, but to the scavengers, rather. A wise one visits your village and offers his services as a trainer. I can teach those who are willing, but I am not cheap. Or if one of you is smart enough and shows me your mental aptitude, I may teach you a trick or two for free, as I am always looking for talent. Okay. Interesting that it doesn't show a difficulty for this. Alright, she can do it. She's already proven her value. Wow. That's handy. Free stats. Yes, I see your talent. Let us begin. The man stays with you for a time and puts you through rigorous training before moving on. She is coming with the adventuring group in the future, because we really don't have strong yellows. It's spring. Increased health, sanity, and faith recovery. Cool. Handy. So, let's have a quick look at the town. Is everybody doing stuff that is sensible? We have 71 malachite now. We have a lot of vegetables. We can probably chill out on the wood gathering a little bit. You don't really need that much wood. Start gathering some more quartz. You can go through grain really quickly while cooking. I think, for the most part, those guys are doing the right stuff. You know what? If her yellow stats are super high, what is research based on? This is what I want. Okay, research comes from intelligence, mysticism, and destiny, which she has in spades, right? If she has 11 points of research to everybody else's like 5s and 6s, she could be doing this. She should have help, though. This is a little... Okay, let's pull everybody for the moment. Who's actually good at research? Okay, Bozadar's pretty good. And then we'll throw the Ramilla on there as well. And they'll have another one to research soon. And the crafter can go back to gathering, I guess, for the moment. We don't need food or wood all that badly. Just keep getting malachite. I'm sure we'll want to make some more stuff out of malachite soon. Pack of beasts approaches. Not a very good pack of beasts. That wasn't even a pack. That was a single beast. Gathering. Okay. We're working on it. I am going to want to probably gather a few loads of rubies before we leave. Okay, improved leather. That's alright. That's not bad. So let's refigure here a little bit. Definitely want you two on rubies. Okay, so they'll get 10 rubies every single turn. And then we finished building the armor. We don't really have the materials to do a lot more. I don't want to burn it. I don't want to use 15 more wood. I guess what we could do... if we had another advancement point... okay, I guess what we could do is we could pick up... Yeah. If they're going to be gathering a full load of rubies every turn, let's pick up and reposition to right here. It doesn't really matter which way we go here. A hurricane engulfs you. That's pretty serious. You find a crack in the earth where you can wait the hurricane out, and you are in luck, as you have folks strong enough to run fast to get there and hold steady. Okay. Random events are being very kind to us. Make camp, because we could be gathering ruby and dark wood at the same time. There we go. Okay, so a load of ruby and dark wood, and those are both wild resources with 1.1 essence. Yeah, we'll be able to make some good stuff out of this. And unfortunately, it is still the case that the crafter just doesn't have a lot to do. Whatever, it's fine. He can just hang out. If we had a point of advancement, I might have tried to pick up scaled leather because we don't get leather very easily, but this will work. So she... Hold on, let's look at her actual details here. She has Hurry Up, Lucky Sod, and Brute Force. She has her pet cat, of course. So she doesn't really have any abilities that scale with, like, anything. And it's hard to know what she's going to scale with in the future, but she definitely seems to be yellow specialized. So let's grab her intelligence, I guess. This affects research more than the other stats do, so she's going to be our research specialist. He has okay yellow stats. He doesn't really have good yellow fighting abilities. We have a lot of things to interact with over here. Alright, so how much ruby do we want to gather? We can stay out here for quite a while. Much love the crafter. Probably just wants wisdom. Moimira, I think, can focus on destiny. So 7 dark wood and 11 ruby per turn. I don't. The thing is, like, I don't have a particular build in mind for it. I just think we should have a lot of these things. You know what we should do? We're pretty fast. I think what we should do is come over here. Oh. Ask if you can visit the slave trader. I don't ask to sell some folk to them. I don't want to do slave trading. Slave costs 7,000. The market will not always be here, even if you do not buy, so only visit if you have the cash. Well, okay, hey, listen. They're slaves now. We can unslave them. 7,000? I don't think we can manage. We have 7,000. Well, we could trade them a big spider. The ruby's actually pretty valuable. It's not valuable enough, though. I was hoping we'd be able to recruit. This is not exactly what I had in mind. But yeah, we're not going to be able to get anywhere near 7,000, right? Like, if we give them all of this, and all of this, and let's see, we don't even have very much dark wood, but that helps. Spider, yeah, we're not going to get anywhere near it.
You there, what do you want here?
How about some trading that doesn't involve human beings? Still pretty bad tools. They have some topaz, but ruby is just better. This iron relic is okay. It does have that snare ability on it, which is cool. Honestly, I wouldn't mind having that. 780? We can do 780. Let us... we just have too many spiders. We don't have a use for this many spiders. Well, here's that crappy armor I made, right? That covers a lot of it. And then we have some not great gathering tools. And you guys can just give us like a little bit of some herbs, maybe? Yeah, I think it's a reasonable trade. Do we want more? I'm just thinking, like, we have this sandstone greatsword that we'll probably never use. Nah, this is fine. Okay, so we were not able to recruit any new people for our party. Let's go back to the campsite. And get back on gathering. Okay, yeah, I have no idea how much we want, but it's going to be quite a bit. We're going to wait till we have quite a bit. Alright, we finished researching the other terrain thing. We don't have anything in particular to research. She can almost do a research point per turn, and I think we're going to leave her on that by herself. And back to other things. So, like, we're probably going to need a lot of quartz at some point in our near future. We'll bring in a load of quartz per turn. Or, actually, gemstone seems to be pretty useful. Why don't we split them like this? And we're going to also have a lot of rubies, so maybe I don't need malachite that much. Yeah, maybe I pull you both off of that, actually. Lots and lots of quartz in, and then the Bozidar can actually, like, get food. Oh, you know what I should do here as well is do not burn this. Okay, 17 turns of fuel. That's fine. Have we seen a Stinger's village? I don't think we have, right? Okay, so we have a couple of advancement points. I think what we're going to take here is just improved weapons and armor for the moment. So we have to decide what kind of weapons we want to make. Do we just want to stick to swords, or do we want to have other people... Are we crafting another type of weapon alongside our swords? The hammers definitely have their uses. Books definitely have their uses. And you know, now that we have people... what is our chosen book? How does it scale? So it scales off of intelligence for Ice Spike, and I never remember whether that's Destiny or the other one for the purple stat. But I'm thinking actually some books might be good to have for some of our people. So maybe let's spend an advancement point learning to make books. And then like better swords or better books or better armor. We're going to end up on all of these. I think I have a pretty good handle on how swords behave. I'm kind of curious. What we could make, book-wise. Are there any other terrain artifacts around? Because we do need to pursue a lot more advancement points. There's another terrain artifact up there, across the water, and then we have to check this area out still. All right, how much ruby have we acquired? 54. I'm gonna sit here for like, honestly, 5 more turns. Let's just get a bunch so that we could build a bunch of things if we had to. Obviously, we're extremely good at winning fights against random beasts. And every time we fight them, there's a chance that we'll get some research material, which obviously has value as well. Oh dear. After some heavy rain, you discover a nest of vipers that slithered its way into your cellar. These white snakes seem very aggressive, and they're breeding fast. Well... a difficulty 3 physical, like a combat. I'm assuming this is going to be just the people at the village. I don't know that they can win one of these. Let's leave them be for a moment. I'm sure there's going to be negative consequences here, but I'm hoping they won't be as bad as the damage we would suffer. Okay, a little bit of damage, a minor illness, and toxine. Okay, shouldn't be a real problem because we're constantly healing. Yeah, it shouldn't be an issue. Snakes prove themselves sneaky and conniving, slithering away into hidey holes and making your lives miserable for a time. Many people suffer toxic bites, and some livestock too, and then as fast as the snakes came, they disappear. Okay. I don't think that's going to harm us too much. As you cross the woodland, you come across some wild piglets. Is this... okay, this is the party. Yeah, let's try to capture the piglets. Maybe we can raise ourselves some awesome boars. Be able to do that. You try to catch the piglets, but a pack of angry boars charges you instead. Luckily, you're able to fight them off. Okay, well, it's an alright outcome. Ziska is definitely just taking another point of Master Gatherer, because she is really the Master Gatherer. And his energy scattering attack. What does that scale with when it's purple? Okay. It scales with this, unfortunately. I guess we'll take this then. This one affects gathering as well. Yeah. I think he's most important for us when he is in purple challenges. So we're just going to get up to like 100 ruby, arbitrarily. I have decided 100 would be a good amount. Alright, 3 more turns. You wake at night to witness a snake-like movement in the mist. An alabaster elongated shape slithers toward you slowly, twisting and turning, almost as if figures were hiding underneath its white blanket. Ah, well we have a Zerka, let's use her. Consider this carefully before acting. She's the only smart person we have. This is Venukois, maybe? Often referred to by people as a chain of anguish. It is said that they are souls of those who perish to an awful illness. But, as a wise one, you know that these spirits are actually the Naiva larvae. Insect-like creatures who feed on the corpses of the diseased. By all accounts, you can extract a potion from these larvae to increase your medical knowledge. But be sure to use your left hand for the extraction. I'm glad we have somebody around who knows all this lore, because I certainly don't. Yeah, proceed with the extraction. She should be good at this, and also, it's a concept challenge, so if she failed, it probably wouldn't hurt us too much. Okay, temporary mental blessing. And she has gained the Master Healer trait, increasing the health regeneration of her group, and decreasing their death chance. Okay, so I'm assuming at 1.0 it means they regain 1.0 extra health per turn. And that's a fairly significant amount. She also got a permanent wisdom bonus. Boy, she showed up and just, like, is immediately awesome. So, an increase to her brute force or an increase to luck. She already actually has luck. What does luck actually do? Provides bonuses to experience points and improves chance rolls in growing up events. Okay, so it is a good thing to take on children. But that's it. It just XP and that. Then maybe she should get brute force instead. As it stands, she's not going to be super useful in any challenge that's not yellow. And she doesn't actually even have a good yellow ability. You know what, I'll take brute force. Okay, was that... Now we'll do one more. Victory with serious injuries. Man, we gotta arm up the town a little bit. Should be something we can do, though. So did we... How much quartz do we have? Okay, we've gathered quite a bit. Let's get back to town. We'll break camp, we'll move to here, check in with the scavengers.
What do you want here?
I do not have any interest in selling folk to you. They do have some books. I don't know, I will just make books. It's fine. Okay, I don't think we actually want any of this stuff. But they do have coal. We don't have a natural source of coal, and it seems like there are some things that it's actually useful for. It says quite useless for crafting. That is obviously not correct. But I would actually really like all of your coal. And in exchange, I'll give you this crummy gathering tool that I don't want. And you'll give me some more herbs for cooking, I guess? Sure, that's a fine deal. Gonna take another... We'd have to chill for another turn, I guess. Alright, let's do that. We will recamp here. We'll gather... Oh, did we... You know what, our morale might have decreased. No, we're still capped. Huh, why is this all of a sudden harder? Oh, do we have a temporary buff or something? Not 100% clear on why we're not gathering in a single turn anymore. Well, you know what? We'll just sit here for 2 turns then. Increases C movement, characters lose faith and sanity, yeah. Not ideal. Okay. We'll trade with them once more. Ooh, mythical leather. Well, that's not easy to get a hold of. Also grab some enchanted leather, which they have a little bit more of. I think I'm okay without this stuff. We'll just go on. Recruit strong spiders for a price. Oh, I didn't even get to see the stats. I'm assuming it's just the same pet spider item, which I don't really care about. Okay, I just wanted to interact with them one more time. Let's head back. We have some crafting to do. And then, I mean, obviously, we make camp, and we may as well gather. Let's see, we could grab... You're not quite enough. That's a shame. Like, we wouldn't be able to get more dark wood in a single turn. That's fine. We'll just camp for one turn here. I want to keep moving. We'll grab some bloodbone. But we do have a source of coal nearby. The tavern is open. Visit it. Visit the food trader. Okay, well, what we most want to do here is gather additional stuff from them. I have a lot of wood on me. You can have some of this. That's only worth a tiny amount of reputation. Yeah, we should get a quest from them. Is there anything I can help you with? Nope, you actually just... Okay. Well, never mind then. I didn't want to help you anyway. We could stop here and gather some metal. Or we could stop here and spend one of our advancement points on scaled leather. Oh, we can't gather this stuff because this stuff is already in the town's gather radius. I think I want to spend this advancement point on better swords, actually. This does increase your crafting attribute in town. And the higher your crafting attribute, the more likely it is that you'll make like masterwork stuff, and the less likely it is that you'll do a bad job. So maybe we actually should get a forge. Yeah, let's get a forge. Make ourselves a nice forge. Okay, so for a turn then, we don't really have anything to do, right? Because we're not going to get anywhere near getting a point of research done. Yeah, whatever, it's fine. Okay, let's go build a forge and stuff. Let's pull everybody off of every duty because we are going to redistribute people pretty significantly here. Alright, first things first. This forge. Alright, what can we make a forge out of? Metal, stone, gems. So, like, my first thought is, what if we did a forge that's made out of quartz and also quartz? 1.8 crafting or 1.6 crafting, but an extra crafting slot on each task. That's interesting. We do metal. Oh wow, if you do metal, you get a lot more crafting and extra crafting slots, and it increases the physical shielding of all characters in and around the village. That's what we really want. But we need a better quality of metal to make it happen. Or a better quality of stone. Yeah. Okay, so how am I going to get 35 of another metal? We're not that far off on gold. I think we've seen these sources of gold, though. We haven't yet taken the advancement on gold, so we get 10 that way. We might have to go out and do a little work here. So if we did that, if we made a forge of quartz and gold, it'd be 3.9 points of extra crafting with a crafting slot. Yeah, that's really good. What about a forge made of gem? Has way more crafting, but no extra crafting slot. Maybe I like that best, actually. We could do this right now. If I did malachite instead, how much does it change it? It's 0.6. We're so close to the threshold for getting the next bonus. I'm kind of curious. Can we get there? Can we see what it would be? No, we cannot. $102, man. Alright, let's do this. I think this is an okay use for a bunch of this ruby. 2.0 or 5.4. With the metal in place, how much? It was 3.3, but plus 1 slot. The thing is, we have a lot of things for people to do. I think I am just going to do this. That's a very, very good crafting skill. Okay. Wow. 3,600. Okay. Do both of our crafters have proper crafting tools? He has that 131. He has a 132. Yep, that's as good as it's getting. Okay, I mean, 6 turns is not so bad. Just have her continue to pound research. And I do need a little bit more wood. Also some malachite would be nice. And then... he can help with the... he's terrible at that. He's terrible at everything, though. Yeah, I guess we just chill. We have a lot of food. So we're not going to do anything at all until that forge is finished. Advancement points are getting harder and harder to come by. Alright, you are taking a strength boost, no doubt. And we've got our forge. Did it come out okay? Yes, it is exactly what it said it would be. I'm not sure if you can make buildings in masterwork or garbage quality. But okay, a forge is nice. So 5.4 extra crafting for everybody in town. I don't actually know how that kind of stuff stacks with like percentage increases to your stats. If the percentage increase only applies to the character's actual stats, and then those other things are added on afterward. If all of your flat number bonuses are added up first and then the multiplier goes on, then it's almost always going to end up being wrong in the long term to make the tools that give you a flat bonus to a stat, right? Okay, now let's talk about fancy books. If we make them of leather and rubies, we can produce a normal weapon or an elemental weapon. Oh, fireball. A 1.5 multiplier. Inspire increases the delay, or decreases delay and increases combat attributes, scaling with intelligence. If we change the materials, does it change the spells that are available? The ice spike. No, okay. It looks like it's always the same. The multipliers on these abilities are quite strong, though. And a legendary weapon would allow us to, first of all, summon the unliving. So that's something. Internal armor grow. Increases shielding of a chosen ally by a percentage value. Oh, wow. That's pretty cool. We'd have to make it to 70 essence, though. Oh, I'm allowed to apply multiple... Wait. Doesn't this star mean you're allowed to apply multiple primaries? I thought I remembered that being what it is. Apparently not. But it's giving us the 10% bonus. Hold on. Let me go look at the advancement wheel here. You will be able to use an additional primary and secondary material type, and will receive a 10% bonus to essence. How do I get it to let me do that? I want to make it with an additional primary material type, please. Yeah, it's still kicking it out. I wonder if that text is just in error. And maybe that was true at some point, but then they changed it during development. So 1.6, you know what? I see how close we are to the hour. I think what I'm going to do here, instead of you guys watching me just paw through this menu over and over again, is I'm going to call the episode right here. That's going to be it for us for today. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm going to figure out exactly what I want to build. And when you come back next time, tomorrow, we'll have a whole bunch of stuff queued up, and we will become ready for the harder challenges that we know we must face. And we'll see you then.